So hi, Illinois podcast. I'm Shane.
I'm Glory.
Happy Monday.
It is definitely a Monday. Trying times, doing our best, chugging along.
True. Yeah, it's certainly a Monday. It's nice out today though. Like I'm kind of sweating a little bit in the room here. It kind of feels like the summertime. Where
I'm actually cold right now. I'm fighting everything in me to not put on a hoodie. I'm wearing a fucking short sleeve shirt for the first time ever.
Good for you. You can take mine. I'm sweating balls off in here.
Dude, let's trade. Let's trade because I'm fucking shivering.
It was windy as shit today. I don't know what that was all about. I don't know if it was windy as all hell by you, but here in the state of New Jersey, it was very windy.
Huh.
And I was like,
Damn,
oh no, my car's gonna blow away. It didn't.
Okay, I'm glad it did.
Yeah, it's still here.
Yeah.
Didn't go to any shows this past week, which is very unfortunate, but my wallet is happy that I stayed home. So
I'm sure it is.
Yeah. Shout out that. But speaking of shout outs, I'd like to shout out that Weezer tour that got announced today. It's pretty fucking sick.
Dude, I saw that. Firstly, I only saw the Dogstar like separate date. That's not even attached to the tour. That's just a little bonus thing that they're doing. And my mouth, agape. I was like, what the fuck is happening? I didn't think it was real. Firstly, I thought it was a joke because I'm like, why the hell? What does Keanu Reeves and Rivers Cuomo have in common? What in what world have they connected? But apparently, like their first show ever was with Dogstar. So what? I don't know. I read the lore and I was like, that just can't be real. This feels fake. But apparently it's real.
Yeah.
So they go way back, like in the most like original form of that phrase. They go way back. It's crazy.
So it's a match made in heaven. Unfortunately, Dogstar is not on the tour. The support on that tour is the Flaming Lips and Dinosaur Jr. But Weezer Blue Album Voyage tour coming to a city near you in September.
Is it going to a city near you?
It's going to multiple cities near me. I don't know if I'm going though. I'm not like a big.
The Blue tour.
I'm not like a big Weezer fan. I don't know if I've ever actually listened to the Blue Album in full. But
yeah.
You know, it's cool nonetheless. That they're still kicking, still doing their thing. That they've been around for 30 fucking years. Isn't that crazy?
Damn.
It's starting to set in that like the 90s bands are creeping up on 30 years old. Like fucking Korn is doing the 30-year celebration, and it's like, nah, these bands should not be 30 years old.
Y'all can't be that old yet. You know, you still have like 20, 30 more years, right? That just can't be right. That can't be right.
Yeah. So shout out all the bands going 30 plus years. Move over, make room for new headliners. Jesus Christ, that's like seeing all these like 30 the 30-year tours going up of like the bands that don't feel as old as they actually are. It's just like, move over. Like, your music's great and all, but like, you don't have to headline every goddamn festival. Like, you can make some room for some new people.
Exactly.
Which is why, like, we see here now, I was glad to see Noah Kahan be announced as one of the headliners, because although every Bruce Springsteen fan was bitching that Bruce was not headlining both nights, it's certainly refreshing to see a newer artist. Granted, he's been grinding for almost 10 years to get to where he is. A newer artist in the name of the music industry, where 10 years is your bright new flower. Yeah, it's nothing. To see him headlining a festival like that and selling out, 2 nights at Fenway Park, which is 40,000 people a night, like 2 nights at Madison Square Garden at 20,000 a clip, like not anything to scoff at there.
All that because of a fucking song about sticks?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Good for him. It's a good song. I'll give him that. I mean, I can't laugh at it.
Fair enough. Not my cup of tea, but it is refreshing to see some newer artists. Now we just need it in the rock and metal world as well. But
Blink 182, I'll say it. Step down.
We did not need Slayer to come back. I can tell you that much.
When?
You
Oh
didn't see
my
they got
God.
announced on Aftershock?
No.
Yeah,
Guys, go back to bed.
Their name's right up there, bro.
Jesus, my eyes just completely glazed over it then.
I was looking for Limp Bizkit and Korn.
Dude, you know who I was looking for. I'm not even gonna say their fucking
Tom Brokaw.
Shut the fuck up. Fucking quit.
That's great. That's great. But coming up on the calendar this Friday, I got Mom Jeans with Honey and Somersault. That should be fun. It's Jersey Shore themed, the New Jersey show.
You're dressing up, right?
I am not dressing up.
You're gonna be the one person there not dressed up.
That's what that is also what my girlfriend said. But I will be going like this because I'm from the Jersey Shore. So, and this is how I dress when I'm on the Jersey Shore.
You're gonna have to say that like 50 times that night. People are gonna be like, "Why aren't you dressed up?" And you're gonna have to say that. You're gonna get sick of saying that.
That's fine.
Shouldn't be.
I'm
you
okay
shouldn't
with
be
that.
okay with that.
I'm all
right. No. You should not be at peace with that. Fuck.
And then the Wednesday after that, I got Water Parks and Loveless and Sophie Powers, which I'm very excited about because I haven't seen Water Parks or Loveless since Adjacent Fest.
Yep.
And I've never seen Sophie Powers, so I'm very excited about that. And then the Friday after, so the next Friday, not this Friday, next Friday will be Fall Out Boy, Jimmy Eat World, Hot Mulligan, and Games We Play.
Damn, that's a fucking stacked ass lineup.
Yeah, which is quite the bill. That should be fun. I'm a little bummed that Fall Out Boy is playing the exact same set list that they played on Leg 1, which I understand that, you know, Leg 2 is supposed to be in different markets from Leg 1. But you did put two Jersey shows pretty close to New York City, and I am insane. So that's why I will be there. It wouldn't be bothering me if I wasn't going. But I will be in attendance. Like, obviously there's some variation with the Magic 8 Ball songs, but the other 26 songs in the set list are the exact same.
How many songs?
Yeah, they play like 27 songs, something like that.
That's like a 2-hour set.
Yeah.
Do people like Fall Out Boy that much?
I do.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm excited to see them in an arena because obviously I saw them in amphitheaters last time, and not that the production's much different, but I know that their stage setup is a little bit different this time around. And I'd like to see fireworks get lit off or something like that. I don't know, something fun.
I mean, maybe a little firework, maybe some flamethrowers. Who knows?
Yeah,
man?
You never know. Jimmy Eat World, last time, the first time and only time I saw them was at Adjacent Fest, and I only got to catch a couple of songs, to which I knew all of them, which was a little weird. Obviously I caught the middle, but I knew the other songs that they played before that too. I was like, shit, I know more Jimmy Eat World songs than I thought, and I thought that they were a very tight live band, and I was like, damn, I gotta see them again. And then obviously if they came around headlining, unless the support was enticing, I wouldn't have been there. So it's a good thing that they'll just happen to be there with Fall Out Boy.
Are they a 90s band? They're like 2000s, right?
Probably.
Probably to which one? 2000s?
Probably to, honestly, I don't know.
No, my 50-50 shot with that one. I feel like they're 2000s, right?
1996 is when their first album, Static Prevails, came out, according
Guys,
to
it's
Spotify.
time to step down.
Clarity was 1999. And then Bleed American, which is, you know, the big one with the middle on it, is 2001.
There you go. That's why.
Yeah, that's why you think they're a 2000s band.
Shit.
Yeah.
Guys, in case you missed the intro, it's time to step down if you're a 90s band.
No. Jimmy Eat World can stay. They rock.
They rock. Okay, so Slayer
should fuck right off. And
Slayer, go back to sleep.
Weezer, unless they're playing the Pork and Bean song, I don't want them headlining any festivals.
Which I learned is apparently not on the Blue album today. I thought all their big songs were just on Blue album.
Isn't it on one of the Red albums, I think?
I think maybe it's on like the White album.
I don't fucking know. I wish they wouldn't name their fucking albums by colors.
I wish they were normal. Oh, it is for Red album.
Yeah,
look at you.
There you go. I know my shit, dude.
You're a true Weezer and act. Whatever the fuck
Weezer fan.
There you go. Virgin.
That was good. That was good.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh shit.
Oh god. And then it actually hasn't been a minute since I've seen Hot Mulligan. I saw them back in November on their sold out headliner in Philly. They always put on a good show. It should be cool to see them in an arena.
That's awesome.
Been following that band for a long time, and they've really taken off in the past couple of years. So that would be cool. And then Games We Play, who I saw open for Fall Out Boy last time.
I was gonna say Fall Out Boy. Yeah,
should be cool to see him again. Should be fun. They'll have that new, the new record's out. New record was very good. I'm hoping he plays some songs off of that one, not just All My Untalented Friends. Because if you watch the episode and or the review, which is just a clip from the episode, so if you want it's right there. You don't have to go find it. I said I like that song. It's grown on me, but I know it was the lead single off the album. But play something else, please.
Please. You could play Girl Shaped Crater.
Yeah, play all the bangers and that one. I know you're only gonna have like 20 or 30 minutes, but play all the bangers, including that one.
Yeah. That one.
And Get a Fucking Job. That one. Get a usually get a fucking job.
That was a good one. Yeah. I like that one a lot. Yeah. I have, so much fallen off. Crown the Empire, still standing strong. I got Crown the Empire in 2 weeks.
Are you staying for Set It Off? Tell me you're staying for Set It Off. Nope. Womp womp.
No, not at the moment. It depends how I'm feeling. I might just be tired. I might be like, because I'm already planning to just show up for Crown, to show up an hour after doors open. That's how tired I've been with shows recently.
Yeah.
Respectfully. Death by Romy is also support, and I saw her open for Pierce the Veil, and she was not my favorite. So that's kind of already why I'm like, I can miss everyone but Crown, because I already like their live performance. I know their songs that they play live, so it's already kind of just like I know them. I'm excited to see them. Set It Off, I might try and stay for a couple of their songs, but they're not that band for me where it's like, oh my god, Set It Off. It's just like, I like their music. I listen to it passively. Passively?
Yeah, passively.
But it's not like an artist I go out of my way to listen to, and it wouldn't be an artist that I wait an extra 45 minutes for the changeover for sets to stay and watch. Unless I don't know what the situation would be where I stay there for an extra 45 minutes with no music playing for them. But maybe one day, maybe that day I just wake up and I'm like, I'm going to see Set It Off tonight.
Well, if you do stay, make sure your muscles right in here are nice and warm, because it's a lot of put your hands up and go like this. A lot of that for every fucking song.
It's a Tuesday. So I would have done weights the night before, so my right here is going to be sore as fuck.
Yeah, well.
So that's not going to be great.
Every goddamn song, it's like, all right, guys, put your hands up and do this. Yeah, awesome.
I think you told me that when
I complained
was
about
going to see them. Yeah, for Sharia Moore. And then I didn't see them.
Yeah, because I saw them a couple of times, in close proximity to each other, because I saw that tour of Sharia Moore, and then they had Jersey shows supporting Sum 41 and Simple Plan that wound up getting canceled, most likely for weather, because they were outside, and they did a last minute show inside at the lanes, the Asbury Lanes across the street from where they were supposed to perform. And I went because Sharia Moore was also opening that show, so I was like, I gotta go. And I was just sick of it by that point. They're a great live band. I like seeing them, which is why I was like, you staying? But the as much as I like the crowd participation, something other than put your hands up.
You could switch it around.
Clap,
a little bit.
clap.
Clap.
Yeah,
exactly.
Clap, but don't put your arms up here to clap. Just clap here.
Clap right here. A polite applause would be nice. Yeah. Oh, come on, guys. But maybe I'll see him. And then I guess maybe Sharia Moore. Shit's kind of going down on my end right now. I haven't even told them yet. Guys, don't watch this. If you're listening right now, stop. Then I see Avenged Sevenfold. That's locked in, so
Yeah.
that's not going anywhere. That's with Poppy and then Sullivan King.
Mm-hmm.
Excited to see Poppy. She's playing Van, and I really like Van a lot.
Good.
So I'm gonna know that one song. I'm gonna go crazy, and then I'm gonna be standing still for the rest of her set. Still giving her like a little energy, but it's like I don't know any other songs. But it should be really good. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh, and they took a little piece of Heaven off the set list. I could say it now because they've played a couple shows.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Come on,
and that
guys.
just kind of broke my heart. Like I love that song, and they just took it off for like no reason. Yeah, it's an 8-minute song, but like, who gives a fuck? Like, calm down, guys.
God.
And they took off So Far Away, which is a sad song about the Rev. And it's like, now they don't have any songs about Rev on the set list. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Anyways.
Come on, guys.
Like, come on, guys.
You're fucking with my vibe.
You're fucking with everyone's vibe. Everyone's upset about it. But yeah. We move. We live.
We're balling. We're balling.
Mm-hmm. Doing our best.
But we have music to talk about, as always. Kill the Lights dropped their new album, Death Melodies. Bro. The fucking riffs on this record? Crazy.
Yep. Crazy. Fucking crazy. I especially like, I mean, there's just one, I've listened to this album like 3 times, so I'm looking for Zoom now on my fucking screen. I've listened to this album like 3 or 4 times now, and it's just incredible. Front to back, it's great. I feel like it flows really well. As you said, the riffs are really fun. Hypnotic, even. I'll give them Hypnotic for this one. I'm trying to find it. I think it's From Ashes is the one with the really, really fun riff that I like.
Mm-hmm.
It is, because I think that was also a single, and that made me go, ooh, I like this one. I like this one a lot. Great album, great singles as well. I think it was Ghost of Yesterday was also a single, the one where it was slow, and I was like, this sounds like an Avenged Sevenfold song.
that was Sleep with the Devil.
Sleep with the Devil,
yeah.
right next to each other. Damn it. Still a great song. After listening to it a couple more times, it's just really the beginning to me that sounds like Avenged. The rest of the song sounds like completely different. But I loved it. I love this record a lot.
Yeah, I enjoyed this record a lot. Wasn't 100% sure where I was gonna fall with this record based on the singles, because the singles really do showcase everything that this record, you know, all the different genres and whatnot that are accomplished on here. A metalcore band with riffs. There are some hard rock songs on here as well. My favorite part is that, you know, they write such great choruses, both lyrically and instrumentally, and the instruments are obviously a focus in the music, but it's melodic, it's not technical, so it's like they get their moment. There are a couple of solos on the record, but they aren't like this overly technical, you gotta like understand the instrument to understand what's happening. It's just fucking groove.
You gotta be a nerd.
And I'm here for that. But the choruses in general on like 98% of these songs are fucking catchy as shit.
Absolutely.
But you know, there's it really covers the gamut of metalcore, hard rock. You've got the slow song with Sleep with the Devil, and just everything in between. Shout out Ghost of Yesterday. It had towards the end like a Black Veil Brides tinged ending. I felt like I was listening to early Black Veil Brides when that song was closing. I was just like, that's fucking cool. Because I like that era of Black Veil Brides.
You are a Black Veil Brides
yes.
fan. Yeah.
And Hear You Scream is a fantastic opener. I like that song. I like Man Without a Face, From Ashes. Just it catchy, bouncy, so fucking good across the board. Very, very solid record. Highly recommend. Check out our interview with Moose.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the plug. It was a great interview. Go check it out. Great album.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. NOAHFINCE dropped a new album, Growing Up on the Internet. I will always love his name. It's so fucking cool. No offense. This album is incredible. First listen, right before the interview, I liked it, but I wasn't completely sold on it, if I'm being completely honest. It's like, there was just something about it where I was like, I like the sound of it. I like the songs. I like how upbeat it is and how the energy is. But I don't know. Second listen for the podcast, I was like, oh, okay, I get it. I
Mm-hmm.
get it. My favorite is the opener. Firstly, I loved that one. Also, 3 Day Headache. I did like that one just off the bat. First listen, I was like, this is incredible. I believe for our stream, we had to individually click each track, and that kind of fucked up the flow on it. So that could also be contributing to my first impression of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because flow is so important when listening to an album for the first time. If you have to go to your phone at the end of every track to click a new track,
Mm-hmm.
now it's just a job. It's like, come on, I can't listen to the transitions. I can't listen to it's just annoying. I really liked Lovely Ladies. I don't know, just really the entire record was great.
The album is solid. We did speak to Noah about the record. It's out now. You can go check that out.
Yeah.
This album title, pretty on the nose. The lyrical content fits the album title pretty goddamn well. Not hiding shit with this one.
No.
You could go into it not knowing anything about Noah and still walk away understanding what this album is about and what is being said on these 10 songs. I was in a similar boat with you on the first listen. Not so much that I didn't fully grasp it or whatever. It's just that the album moves so fast.
It does.
Like to the point where, it took me a couple listens to be like, no, that, like, this is good, very good, and I'm able to like pick out my favorites now. Because the first listen, I was just like, that went by too fast. And that is still a complaint of mine, is that this album only clocks in at 30 minutes. And it's just like, it starts and then it's over like as soon as it starts.
It's crazy.
But I enjoyed the opener. I also really like I Know Better. And the song right after that, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce.
Alexithema.
Sure.
Alexithymia.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. Yeah.
We'll take that one. Because of the little lull in the song where it's the menu items, which like if you weren't paying attention up until that part of the album, now boom, there you go. That's what the album's about, summarized in 30 seconds in the lull of the song. Like, but I really enjoy this record. It's incredibly solid. It's a great debut album, and it's definitely like unapologetically Noah. Like, and that's something that we spoke about in the interview as well. Is like it feels like it's where this project is supposed to go for him, and it's just the music he wants to be making, which is awesome.
Absolutely. And I think it speaks to his audience as well. It's nothing that's super polarizing, I guess, for his demographic. It's like they know what to expect and they are looking for someone to talk about these topics. And I think Noah's fucking crushing it.
Yeah.
I'm so happy because he was like, this is the shit I've wanted to make. And I'm like, yay. I mean, you did great. You did fucking awesome. So great record.
Oh yeah, wholeheartedly agree. Magnolia Park dropped their new single Hellstar. Holy breakdown.
This caught me off guard. I think the last time we spoke to Magnolia Park, they were like, we have some of the heaviest shit that we've ever made coming up. You won't even believe it. I don't know if this is what they were talking about exactly. I'm pretty sure it was, because what the fuck? Crazy. I loved, as you said, the breakdown. Where it's like, it's not a party until someone dies, and then he says it again. He's like, it's not a party until someone dies, and it's and I had to fucking play it back after that. I was like, okay, you guys fucking got me. You sold me. This is incredible. Great song. I loved it, and I would like to see more of this super heavy, considering what they've done in the past, the super heavy dark side of Magnolia Park.
Yeah, this song was fucking awesome. Not what I was expecting. I realized it's been a couple of months without Magnolia Park. They were dropping pretty consistently through 2022 and 2023. So when they suddenly pop back up in the algorithms on the Instagrams and the TikToks with the should we drop this? If this hits 1,000 comments, we'll drop this tomorrow. And the clip of that song, I was like, they better not be baiting us. They better not be doing that shit, because
like that fucking Youngblood song. I will never forgive them.
Like because the clip of this song is heavy, but it will the rest of it be, and they did not disappoint. This song is heavy. One of their heaviest songs probably to date. Which is, they do it so well. Like we knew that they did the metalcore-esque stuff well, because they were starting to play with it on the last set of double EPs. So we already knew they were fully capable, and they write bangers no matter what. So not disappointed here. Song's great. Stoked to see what comes next.
Song's great. Give us more of this.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, thank you. The Devil Wears Prada dropped a new single, Ritual. People either love this song or they hate it, and I'm like somewhere in the middle where I'm like, it's a good song.
Yeah. We're so fucking back.
It's so you love it.
I just wanted to say that, honestly. I'm always like a little bit more kind of like you, like indifferent just with their song, like their singles in general. The last single, when they started rolling out the deluxe edition of Color Decay, I was sold on from an instant, because it was just it felt very much like an extension of Color Decay. I love that album front to back. But when they started rolling out singles off of Color Decay, I was like, these songs are fine, and I like this band, but I'm not like oogling over these. Like, I'm not like, oh my god, this is the best thing since sliced bread. So I like this song. It's certainly grown on me a lot, but it'll keep coming on, and it'll keep growing on me. But at this current moment, I'm just stoked to see what comes next. I'm glad that they're back. Their new music, what feels like so soon, even though Color Decay came out almost 2 years ago. Put that in perspective.
Whoa.
2022, and it's 2024 now. So we are due for a new something, whether it be an EP or an album. And I'm stoked to see what comes next, because they're at what feels like, funnily enough, after doing this for so long, almost 20 years at this point, they're at like the height of their career. Like the Metalcore Dropouts tour sold 75,000 tickets across 2 legs.
Holy fuck. I didn't realize they were doing it like that.
Yeah, like I would argue that Prada and Fit for a King, especially with the support tour Fit for a King just got, they're some of the top bands in the metalcore genre right now. I don't see them, I've been listening to Octane a lot, and I don't see them getting the love like some other metalcore bands. So it almost feels like everybody's just got to catch on, because like these bands are at the heights of their career, and everyone's just like, it's still our little secret, is what it feels like to me. Like they're not mainstream in the metalcore scene yet.
Yeah, but this album, whatever, because as you said, it is kind of the cycle is repeating. It's just coming around to the time again. Hopefully this album is what kind of is the final push, because everyone knows their name. I mean, if you didn't fucking know their name already before the Metalcore Dropouts tour, do you live under a rock? Yeah. I even knew their name before that. And it's like, but that's because of you, to be fair. But it's just like that tour kind of already put them into the spotlight, and now they have to actually utilize that spotlight and put out a fucking banging album.
Ryan Oakes dropped his new single, Like That. Another fucking banger from Ryan Oakes. I'm liking this this new sound, but that's been on these last couple of songs. This song's very catchy, very bouncy. I like it.
I did like that song. Bam. I mean, all that aside, we always say, he makes great music. Yes, that still stands with this song. I just want to say, his music in general, it seems like he always has just so much fun. making it.
Mm-hmm.
You could hear it just in how he delivers, you know, his lines, and also just like all the little sound effects that are kind of like scattered and kind of sprinkled in the songs.
Mm-hmm.
It just adds that texture, and it makes it so fun, and I love it so much. Great song. Thought it was awesome. Ryan, you're still crushing it. Well done.
Hell yeah. Very stoked to see what's coming next. Hoping for another record, but a single a month I'm here for it because they've all been fucking bangers.
Hell yeah. Like Moths to Flame dropped a new single, Kintsugi.
Yeah, sounds good. They announced their new record coming out May 10th. Very excited about that.
I know you're excited.
Yeah. Very excited. Found them with their last album that came out in 2020. There was an EP and a couple of singles in between that, but this is their next full length, following up 2020's album. May 10th is going to be a fucking ripper of a day. I don't know if you saw, but Knocked Loose and Like Moths to Flames are sharing a release day.
Twitter's gonna fucking explode.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, I know which one I'm gonna listen to first, Like Moths to Flames.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited. I like this song. I like this song a lot. I'm very keen on it. British now. Don't look at me like that. Just another banger. I don't even want to place it in the ranking of the 3 songs that are out because I like all 3 of them equally. I'm very excited about this album. I've talked a lot in the past 2 minutes about how excited I am for May 10th in general. But I am very excited for this album. I like this band a lot, and just patiently waiting for May 10th. We're still 2 months out, so probably be a couple more singles to keep me at bay until the album comes out. But very excited.
Hell yeah. I like this track a lot. I don't have as much writing on it as you because you are like a fucking massive fan.
Yeah.
But I listen to them and I'm always like, yeah, that was good. I have no notes. So keep that up, guys, because that's fucking crushing it.
Yeah, this album, bro, gonna change the world, I'm sure. I haven't heard it yet, but I'm sure it's gonna change the world.
Shaking of just you're like beaming from poor like Moths.
I need it, bro. I need the fucking album in my ears right now. I can't wait
Guys,
2 months.
Send it over. Send it over.
It's freaking lame that I have to wait 2 months for it. See You Space Cowboy dropped 2 new singles, Respite for a Tragic Tale and Silhouettes in Motion. Bro.
Yes.
Bro.
Amen.
This album that they announced is gonna change the fucking game.
This shit it's gonna fucking shake the scene. Like, the first single, I listened to it this morning. Headphones, I'm only one awake. It's 5:30 in the morning. And I'm working out, I'm listening to it. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? It's like, it's more just kind of like singing. It's not super heavy. And I'm just kind of like, okay, this is good. It sounds good though. Then the fucking applause at them. I'm like, okay, I love when bands do that. For them to do it just a single down to one clap to fucking blend into the next song. But genuinely, not even fucking with goosebumps. I was like, whoa. And then that song is just fucking crazy, batshit. I put it on repeat. I just listened to it for the rest of my workout. I was like, this is the only song I need. This is it. Start and finish. This is just my routine now. Oh my god. I can't. I really like this song. I don't know if you picked that up or not.
Yeah, I kind of gathered that you enjoyed the song. Yeah, that was I got that goosebumps feeling the first time I heard that segue, that transition into Silhouettes. And it obviously makes sense why it was paired as because really the first song it's like an intro track. It's not really, it makes sense why it's a single, but it's not really a single. Obviously the main focus is Silhouettes in Motion. But it's super rad. This song is fucking awesome. This band is fucking sick. New album coming out in April. Fucking keep your eyes peeled on this band, because I think that this album is going to do very big things for them. I mean, I noticed just since Friday they've gone up like 20,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, and I'm just
Holy
like,
shit.
Jesus, like people are paying attention. Because
they were also put onto a Spotify cover and like a big Spotify new alt playlist as well, so that's probably adding on to the
I saw that. I feel like this record is going to do crazy things for them, and very, very excited to see what happens there.
Yes, holy shit, I'm just so excited. I really like this song. North Lane and Carnival dropped a new single, After Image. This song was, in my opinion, it was just okay. It didn't have a big climax in the song, in my opinion. It just was a kind of a steady, it just kind of kept going, and that was fine. It didn't have as big of a, I don't know if I should have expected like a big breakdown, or I just expected a big part in it, and it just didn't hit that for me. Maybe I just wanted the guitars to be tuned down lower, and that would have scratched that itch for me. But I don't know, something about it was just like, it didn't hit the mark for me. I thought it was good, but it wasn't perfect for me.
It didn't necessarily leave me wanting more. Like, the song was fine, it's a solid listen, but it just felt like it was missing something. I also wasn't a huge fan of the mix. It felt like the vocals were buried way too deep in there.
Exactly.
I wasn't sure if it was just my car, because I meant to listen to it on a different system, but I just happened to listen to the song multiple times in my car. This is like how I digested the entire playlist this week. And I was just like, it's just the instruments are just too loud and the vocals are just not loud enough, where I'm just like, I like that alone was enough for me to be like, this song's all right. But it didn't leave me wanting more. It was just kind of like, oh, song's over, on to the next one,
on to the next one.
So After Wolf dropped their new single, Whenever You're Ready. Another fucking ripper from Alpha Wolf. Album comes out in a couple weeks. Very excited for that. Excited to see what this album does for them, because they've definitely grown in America. I feel like just in like the past 6 months, like that Motionless in White tour did a lot for them. These rooms that they're doing on this US headliner are big, like 1,000 cap rooms, like fucking bonkers.
It's a big deal.
So I'm very, very excited. People seem excited. The metalcore Twitter seems excited, so that's good. Lots of people are excited. I'm excited. Everybody's excited for more Alpha Wolf for the new record.
Absolutely. I liked this track a lot. The last one is still my favorite, because, I mean, come on. But this one was good. It was a good follow-up. Very excited to see what they're doing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Eidola dropped a new single, Who of You Will Persevere, with a little question mark at the end. I love Eidola.
Yeah, me too. This song felt a little bit more like what I expect from Eidola. When I listened to them, it was a little bit more technical, proggy, but that's not to say I didn't like it. I obviously liked the lead single. It was a little bit heavier, a little less technical than normal. But this one, is what I expect when I listen to this band, and I wasn't left disappointed. That's for sure. The song's good. I'm excited for this album.
Damn right. I'm also very excited. I did like the heavier side, less technical side of them, but it's like, I can't pick. I genuinely can't pick. I don't know if I would want more of the heavier or more of this sound, but I like both of them. I'd like a good even mix, please and thank you.
I agree. And for our last topic, The Plot and You dropped a new single, Don't Look Away. I will not be looking away at this band because they keep blowing me away every single time. This is another absolute banger. I also didn't realize, because they're doing like 3-song EPs, so the volume 1 EP is already out. This is the second track called volume 2 that's coming out in May. I did not realize the first song on Volume 2 already had 1 million streams, and it came out like a month, like a little bit less than a month and a half ago. Closure has almost 2 million streams. It's 1.8. I didn't realize how big this band really was.
I thought they were
the 2.5 million monthlies didn't compute enough for me. I was like, Jesus Christ. So that's fucking sick. Band is awesome. They're a band that I've wanted to get into a bunch. Like I keep being like, this is my second time seeing them on that Beartooth tour, and after I saw them the first time with Silverstein, I was like, that band's fucking sick, and I have to check them out. And then I fucking didn't. So I like made it my mission after the Beartooth tour, and like listening to the songs and still recognizing them from seeing them with Silverstein. I was like, all right, now I have to pay attention to this band. Hence why we started covering them on here, because I gotta keep that promise to myself somehow. So very excited for this Volume 2 EP, and hoping for these volumes to turn into an album at some point. These 3-track EPs, because most likely I'm gonna assume there's gonna be more than 2, but who knows? We know that there's 2 right now.
Right now, that's all the information we have.
Yeah.
I thought the song was good. I feel like I need to let it sit with me some more. I need to listen to it a couple more times to really appreciate it. But off of first and second listen, I thought it was good. I'd say it's solid. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, as I said, that's all the topics we have today. You can follow us on Twitter. It's good_noise_cast. Instagram's Good Noise Podcast. Facebook is Good Noise Pod. YouTube is Good Noise Podcast. Patreon is patreon.com/Good Noise Podcast. Glorious, get your Patreon supporters, Twitch subs, and your important plugs, as well as your merch plug. And then we're going to sign off.
Thank you to our Patreon supporters, David Arrington, Matt from Pulses, Brady, Zari, Pop Punk Apologist, and Eric. Thank you to our Twitch subs, Coaster Lover, and Matt again from Pulses.
Thank you, everybody.
Check out our... Thank you, guys. Check out our merch. It is goodnoisepodcast.creator-spring.com. Check it out. We got some cool little funky things. We might be setting up a sale sometime soon. We haven't really talked about it at all, but I'm probably going to do that sometime soon. Just heads up, Shane. Important plugs. Black Lives Matter. Stop Asian hate. Be a decent person. Ceasefire in fucking Gaza. It's fucking ridiculous what's happening over there. It is genocide. And if you don't think it is, you need to probably open up a history book. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, listen to some new music this week and support your band friends, because it's hard out there. Or so I've heard. I'm not in a band, but I have band friends, so I've heard it's hard out there.
Yeah, I've also heard that.
You manage bands. You're in the thick of it, man. You hear that shit all day.
Yeah. 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, it's bad out here. Well, you're a couple thousand miles away from home, so figure it out.
Exactly. I don't know what to do, man.
Yeah. Well, that's all we have today. I have been Shane.
I've been Gloria.
And we have been the Good Noise Podcast. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.